Hello, it's Two Sheds. Won't you tell me your name? Hey, folks, Two Sheds Gabby here. Probably time for me to look at pennies, but I'm not in the mood of pennies, so I'm going to look at a box of nickels. I just picked this box up this last Thursday, and we're going to see what we can find in there. See if I'm still getting the 2024s. That'd be cool. I've still got a box back here behind me that I got a month ago, but for some reason I just keep opening these new ones. let's open a few. It's almost 9:30 p.m. I doubt if I'll get done tonight, but we'll get started. This is the second roll, and the very first coin I come to is a 1941. I guess you'd say it was an ender, but I didn't pay no attention. 1941 Philadelphia there. All right, we're starting off with an oldie. It's pretty good. So what's going on these days? We usually we do my banking on Thursdays, and then usually on Thursday afternoon. Is that another old one? No. My niece comes over and we have a Bible study, and we also do a meal while we're together. Sometimes we go to her place, sometimes she comes to mine. But this week she changed the date for us till Tuesday night. This is Sunday night. And so there is a Mexican restaurant in the next town over in Shepherdsville, Kentucky. We was there with some friends a few weeks ago, and this couple ordered this special, I forget what it was, some type of fajitas for two. Oh my goodness, folks, it was unbelievable. It was piled a mile high with steak and chicken and shrimp. It was unbelievable. Oh, you gotta be kidding. Look at that. Ah, fish, got what I wish. Wow. 1945, Philadelphia. We got a silver in the second row. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'd love to get two in one box. That'd be fun. But one is amazing. Already we get to go to the 2025 silver box. That's cool. Yeah. Anyway, we're going to go down there for lunch. There's a bank down there that I'm a member of, but I haven't never been there. And we'll take a bag of coins back there. And while we're there, we'll stop in and get that fajita and bring a ton of it home because it was just unbelievable how much it was. I couldn't believe it. I never seen anything like it. I mean, it was enough for four. So we'll enjoy that meal and then bring it home and enjoy it again a time or two. I will try to remember to get a picture of it. Hey guys, here's the coins that I found in my coin returns last week when I was doing all my Thursday run. 4 Canadian quarters, some weird ones. Different years, I guess. This one was 2000. Anyway. And some dimes. One of them I thought might be 50% silver. It was a 68, but it's not. It's steel. A euro coin. Norwegian van lines. Cruise lines. And then a bent quarter, but about $1.11 of free money on top of the foreign stuff. So pretty good stuff I found last week. I thought I was finished with that last row, and I looked down. It's like, oh, I missed one. And I picked it up, and it's a really dark 1946. Almost the color of the silver ones. But it's got some green stuff on it. Man, I wish I knew of a way to know if you had a 1946 silver or not. But you have to take it to somebody, I guess. But I will definitely kind of stick this because it has that kind of color to it, dark color. But it's hard to tell because it's so dark, and it's got the nice green on it. I don't know. We'll see. Hey, the third roll in here is a 2024P, so maybe that means I will be getting some. At least one, right? That's pretty cool. I wouldn't mind getting quite a few of them. I want to get them while the getting's good, that's for sure. And keep putting them away. I think that there will be a market for them for a long time. I mean, there's fewer of these than the 2009s, and they still have a premium. So I feel very confident that these will be the same. In the fifth row, I come to another 1941. This one's got pretty good wear on it. It's a D, so we got a P and a D from 1941. Cool. Copper and nickel has kind of been steady, for a while now. These nickels are all worth more than their face value. And you all know that my hoarding is, I don't hoard all of them. I just keep the older ones. Like this. 1959 and older I keep. Whoops. 57D. It's not low mintage or nothing. But that's just my my way of putting them away. And, I don't know what the future will be with them. But they are worth more than face value, even if nothing else comes of them. And I've got a whole box of them rolled up, put away. I have like rolls of 40s, rolls of 50s, and rolls of 38, 39. None of them D or S, I'll show you that. But I've got a whole box and then another one well on its way. And that is my nickel hoarding. There's a 25. That's my second one of those. I'm keeping those. Oh, I sold a set of those. I made a little bit of money on them. So I think it was 4 rolls. I forget, I had $20-something. And I made several dollars profit. So I'll keep doing it as long as I can keep selling them. I've got another set up there, and maybe they'll sell too. That was kind of fun. I just opened up the 7th row and look at this. What in the world? I counted them. There is 40. So I was wondering if it was something so thick here that they missed one. I don't know. It's gum or something, I guess. Wow. Oh my. I'm not going to eat it. Yuck. It's 10 o'clock. Do you know where your children are? I just popped out the 8th row, and after a couple of them, I came to a 2025. I got several 2025s, but then I looked in the back, toward the back of the row, and I saw that's a dark one. Remember that dark Indian head nickel I got the other day? I think it's another one. Oh, yeah. 19, does that say 34? 1934. Very cool. Well, these are the last couple I've gotten. They're dated, but boy, they sure are dark. 1934. Cool beans. Boy, these are wonderful old coins. We got us a silver and an Indian head already, and we still ain't even to the 10th row. Boy, I hope that means we found a couple more really cool things. That was nice. Our sermon today was on biblical love, and it's kind of like, I guess you'd say it's what Christian love is supposed to look like. Man, it was a good lesson. I'm going to put a link to it below, and man, I'd certainly encourage you to take a view of it. And 2024P number 2. I was starting to wonder if we'd get any more, and we did. But yeah, watch the sermon, and I'd like to get feedback from you if you're ever mind to, if you feel like it. Another 25. Good deal, 2024, number 3, right there. Yeah, boy. I'm going to keep getting these 25s, and if I keep selling them, that'll be cool, but I don't want to get overrun with them because I don't think I'll sell a ton of them. But it sure was fun selling that 4 rolls the other day. Right at the end of the 11th roll, another 1946 Philadelphia. Was it Baltimore, one of these cities over in the east, that Trump said if they don't do something, he's going to call in the National Guard to help with their crime control too. DC's crime way down. Now I'm in the 12th row, guys. Roll. Here's 2024P number 4. Definitely not getting them in the big numbers tonight. I think I got like 12 or 13 of the 25s. Something like that. Oh, another 1946. That's the third one of those. Also, Philadelphia. 1946. The first one I weighed and it was 5.0 grams. I guess I ought to weigh these next two here in a minute. I suspect they'll be the same. In the 14th roll, I find a 1940. Philadelphia. It's got a divot up at the top. That divot, I don't know why it reminded me of it. When I was young, there used to a massive, big hardware store in town. H&S Hardware, I think it was called. And there was a guy there that worked there. And he always had a cigar in his mouth. And I was a kid. He looked like he was 100, but, he was probably 50s. I don't know. But this cigar was always there. And one time, he took the cigar out of his mouth, and the dip in his lip was still there where it was gross looking. It was like, the dip in an ashtray where you sit your cigarette. He had a dip in his lip where you sit the cigar. Wow, that was weird. Here is the 15th row in 2024P. I believe this is number 5. I've got almost 2025s now. Looks like about 18, I guess. So I don't know how late I'll stay up, but if I stay up till midnight, I got this new crypto wallet app thing called Kraken, and I'm really digging it. Every night at midnight it resets, and you can spin this wheel, and you can win up to $2,500. Of course, I haven't done that. And there's been a couple of nights that said, sorry, you didn't win. But almost every night, I've won between a quarter and $5. It's a lot of fun. I'll put a link to my Kraken up there if y'all are interested. I've put it up there before. I like it. 17th roll, and here's 2024P number 6. Number 6. I think we'll get to number 9. Oh, I am chatting with my son back and forth in between rolls here. Here's another 25. Hope to get to see him pretty soon. We haven't seen each other too awful much this year. My younger son, my middle child, he comes and visits quite a bit, but my older son doesn't get down as much. There's a 1956 Denver. Put that guy aside. Oh, good. 2024P number 7. 7. We went out to Texas Roadhouse. My brother took us because he always liked, 3 in one row, 2024P, number 8. Cool. I'll tell you more about it in a moment. '20th row, and here it is. 2024P, number 9. Number 9. Yay. Anyway, Texas Roadhouse. And we got the, oh, my wife likes the prime rib. We got there at 4:30 or 5 because we met after my brother had a dentist or something visit. And so we got there really early on Friday, and they only serve prime ribs on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And my wife orders a prime rib, and they come back, oh, we're sorry, we're out of them. It's like, yeah, out of them? Yeah, you only serve them on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and this is like, I'm probably the first person on Friday to order them. It's like, you didn't get your order in this week. Anyway, we got the blooming onion, and we got potato wedges, and then our meal came with a salad and the roll. Oh my goodness, by the time we ate all that, we was full. I got steak and ribs. I took one bite of steak and one bite of ribs. I didn't touch my baked potato. All of that came home with me. 22nd roll, and here's a 1941 Philadelphia. He's worn pretty good, ain't he? I still even like the looks of these old worn nickels. So it was really number 10. Double digits, guys. We're in double digits. I always like it when we get there. So, well, that's fun. I'll go a row or two and not get any, and then we'll get a few. Number 11. Cool beans. Wow. That's crazy. That is so weird. Number 12. So it's really early when we get out, obviously, so we go over to my brother's house. There's a 25. Is there something weird about that one? No. And, there's a 57. And we're sitting around over there, not just chatting and saying, what do you want to do? They talked about playing some games or something, but we didn't. She said, I got a ton of board games in the closet. And she opened it up, and there was several of the same thing, and nothing she really liked. I don't know where she accumulated them from, but it was kind of funny. This was my brother's wife, yeah. So we ended up watching Conehead. I laughed so hard at that movie. It is so funny. There's not very many comedy movies that I've laughed at really hard, but that's one of them. Hey, Chico. Sometimes I want to get away. 13th row in 2024 P number 13. They're coming on pretty good now. I went back and looked at that 57. It's a Philadelphia. 39 million of those. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Look at that, man. Number 14. Bring them on. Bring them on. My song leading went really well today. I'm always nervous I'll do something stupid, but everything went real well. Everything was on key and not pitched too high or too low. So that was, I always very pleased at the end of the day if I haven't messed nothing up. A couple of times, it's so funny, I will lead a song and I'll just forget, you're trying to pay attention to what you're doing. And I'll just stop like after the second to the last verse. And then they'll start singing the last verse. I'm like, oh yeah. And I'll pick up real fast and catch up. I don't do that often, I promise you, but I've done it twice. And I said, it's funny. You'd think on maybe a song that had 4 or 5 verses that I would do that. But both times it was a song that only had 3 verses. And I just stopped after 2. I don't know why. Intermission time. We are on the back side of this nickel hunt now. 2024 P number 15. Roll 1 in the second half. Welcome. Welcome to the second half of this box. Is that an old one there? 1952 Philadelphia. Cool. They're just fun. I just like the old coins. They're older. They're older than me, you know. Cup holder. I put some new wheels on my office chair today. It's rolling around so great. And they don't mess up my floor. I got rid of that old military chair. Well, actually, I took it out to my shed. It's fine out there. But these just glide around wonderfully. Love them. Second row in the second half, 2024 P number 16. Oh, hey guys, I wanted to say thanks to S in Minnesota. Minnesota. I got confused there because he sent me a postcard for he and his wife went to Wyoming. How cool is that? Sent me a couple of stickers. Pretty cool stuff. I'll have to put them on one of my boxes. Put one of them over here on this return box. Thank you so much, S in Minnesota. I appreciate that, buddy. It was cool getting that. And I hope you had a great time in Wyoming. I enjoyed going out there a few years ago. Well, you think I'll get a silver in this second half of the box? That'd sure be fun. 2024 P number 17. Well, maybe we're going to get 20 or 25 or so. That'd be great. It is 5 minutes till 11. I don't know how much longer I'm going to keep going. A little bit more. I just came to a 1948, and S would be a semi-key date. What is that? Is that a D or an S? Oh, it's a D. Okay. Thought I might have had it there. 48, Denver. Cool. So while you was out in Wyoming, did you come across Longmire and that crew? They're filming another season of that Longmire Western, modern Western. It was a pretty good show. My wife and I saw it. Pretty fascinating with the, Indian reservation and the dealings back and forth and all that sort of stuff. 1957, Denver. It just came, somebody's horn just went off. You hear it? I don't know if you can hear it or not. Oh, I wonder who that is. I might have to poke my head out and see if it's a neighbor or not. I'm going to turn it off for a second. There's a subdivision across the street. My mom lives next door, and across the street from her is like a road that goes back into a subdivision, and it's one of the houses back in there. They still haven't done anything about it. I've gotten several of these. I don't know. Is it like one of those dryer coins or something like that? Oh, there's my Canadian. $1987. Beep, beep, beep. I could look over there and see the garage lighting up, and where the lights going on and off, I could see the garage lighting up. Here is a 1940 Philadelphia. The horn finally went off after a while. I think this is the 6th row in the second half. 2020. I think I'm getting to about 30. Yeah, I believe that's 30 of those guys. 2025s. think it's going to be really, really cool in the morning. I think I'm going to get out and work in my shed for a few hours. Get some of this new equipment listed. Ninth row in the second half, 2024P number, I think 18. And I've got 32 of the 25s. Well, this is some interesting information, guys. I thought nickel hoarding is still on the rise. I would have thought, I know that after the pandemic and the coin shortage that it started becoming a thing, and people concerned about, complete government takeover because things were looking kind of bad. But anyway, I thought it might have, there's another 25. I would have thought maybe after this last year, it might have come down a little bit, but it says, the article I read says it's still on the rise. Different reasons. Part of it is because of the pandemic and the coin shortage and the, just the overall threats, whatever. Persistent inflation is one reason. The possibility of the digital currency, that's still a big threat there. That still could happen. We could have a national digital currency someday, and people want to hold on to something real. And copper, nickel, it's worth more than the face value. But yeah, it's on the rise, not on the decrease. I'll just keep doing it the way I'm doing it for now. It's going on 11:30, guys. I've gone through 10 rows. I got 15 rows to go. I'm going to call it a night, and I'll pick back up in the morning. Good morning, folks. It is 5 minutes after 5 a.m. This is the next row. Another 2024P. I think that puts me at around 19 or 18, something like that. Man, I woke up. I went to bed, last night, and I woke up about 3:30 this morning. And I have not been able to go back to sleep. I read my Bible for a while. Oh, there's another one. It's 20. It's half a row. There's an older. Oh, there's another. Look at that. It's funny how they come in multiples in a row. 1946, Denver. Cool. Yeah, maybe after a few rolls, I'll be able to fall back to sleep. I might be up for the day. I only got about 3.5 hours sleep, I believe. That's not enough. Not even. 13th row in the second half, and here's 2024P, number 22. That's funny. Number 23. And I've got 39 2025s. Make that one row. Nope. I'm still one off. Now I have 39. 14th roll now in the second half, 2024P, number 24. Also got the 40th 2025P. I got a whole roll of them. There's another one. Now just 9 rows to go. Here's a 1947. That's an S. Well, cool. I think there's only like 20-something million of these guys. Well, that's a nice one. Nicest old one I have found today, or this box these days. I tell you guys, I was just looking up the Canadian nickel. It has really gone through some changes. Since 2000, they've been made of 94.5% steel. There's 1957. Denver, I guess that is. Where'd it go? It's jumping around on me. My crazy camera. Denver. From 81 to 2000, it was 75% copper and 25% nickel, like our nickels. From 22 to 42, from 46 to 54, and from 55 to 81, it was 99.9% nickel. From 44 to 45 and 51 to 54, it was a chrome-plated steel. 42 and 43, it was 88% copper and 12% zinc. But then from 1908 up until like 1919 something, it was 92% silver. Just 6 rolls left, guys. Here's 2024P number 25. 25. Last fall, after the leaves fell, we bagged up probably 20 of those massive big black trash bags full. And they've been sitting around, they said all winter and all spring. And here the last several days, we've been putting them in my mom's garden. 2025. Putting them along my back fence row, kind of like as mulch. We're putting them around a few trees that's got a lot of roots exposed, you know. I read about it, and they said it's really good for the trees and stuff like that. So we're trying to get them all used up. I think we still just got a few left, because it won't be long till they'll be coming again. This year we're going to chop them up more so that there won't be so many bags. 5 rolls left in the box. Here's a 1941 Philadelphia. Several of those. This box. I'm wondering if I might be able to fall back to sleep for a little while here after I finish up. Oh, there's another one. 2024P number 26. That's a pretty good amount. Is that an older one right there? Yep, 1956. Denver. Looks like another 2024 there. 27 of those. That's really cool. I'm tickled that I'm still getting them like this. One of these days, they're going to quit. Here's number 28, folks. 2024P. Oh my. I got another 2009. Well, how cool is that? That is pretty neat. This one's Philadelphia. Wow, that's really neat. We've got a silver, a buffalo, a 2009. Good bunch of 2024s. An S Mint, older one. That's pretty cool. Looks like another older one right there. Another 1941. Denver. Wow. Pretty neat. Is that another older one? 1954. Philadelphia. Hey, I'm getting quite a few of them here. Had somebody write and tell me that they're getting rid of all of their... They had kept 1950s for a long time, and they got rid of them. They just took them back to the bank. Somebody's going to get a kick out of getting a whole bunch of the 50s in one box. 3 rolls to go, and here is 2024P number 29. No D's this box, but that's okay. Did I say 2023? I don't know. That was 2024. I don't know what I said. I'm out of my mind this morning. Oh, there's a 1947. Philadelphia. Pretty good stack of those 40s there. There's number 30. Cool beans. My stomach's kind of upset. You know, yesterday my wife made a roast and a whole bunch of family came. Probably why I didn't sleep good, because man, they brought cake and cookies and pies and stuff, and I know I ate a couple too many cookies, and so that's probably why I didn't sleep good last night, unfortunately. Looking forward to Wednesday fasting. Kind of let the old system clear back up. I think I'll eat light today too. Okay, I didn't get anything in the last couple of rolls. I got a couple more 2025s. I ended up with 52 2025s and 30 2024s. That was enough to fill another roll. 2 rolls of 2025s there. There's my 2009. Got my Buffalo put away, my 40s, my 30s. And here is my silver. We're at the 2025 Silver Finds box. This makes silver for the year number 158. That's pretty cool, guys. Here in a day or two, I'll see you in another penny hunt. Have a good one, guys.